The Cincinnati Bengals defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers 37-30. They move to 6-4. The Steelers move to 3-7. This was a good day from Joe Burrow. He was 24 of 39, 355 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. A good day from him, and a great day for Samaje Perine, who had 3 receiving touchdowns. Talk about having a day. 3 receiving touchdowns. We'll do that. As Joe Mixon left the game early with a concussion, Samaje Perine stepped right in and played well, especially through the air for Joe Burrow. Aaron, your full takeaways from this game on both sides, because there are some big-time plays from Najee Harris, even in a loss here. Kenny Pickett looked good. What stood out to you the most in a high-scoring affair between two AFC North rivals?
Yeah, I was a little disappointed in the Cincinnati Bengals defense. I think they had been kind of the unsung heroes for the year for them. They didn't play very well against the Pittsburgh offense that was able to put up 30 from an offense that hasn't really been able to do anything. Pat Freiermuth had a nice day. You could see he was kind of that security blanket for Kenny Pickett. George Pickens got involved. Najee Harris, I thought, ran well. This was probably the first time I looked at him and I was like, okay, he ran the ball really well. Lost Jaylen Warren, so maybe there was a little jump start to Najee Harris there. But honestly, it was just mostly about the Cincinnati defense not really living up to what they had been playing. The offense played great. Joe Burrow did his thing. T. Higgins, obviously a big day there, 9 for 148. Got some other guys involved. Samaje Perine, they didn't run the ball really well, only 2.6 yards per carry as a team, but Perine came up big in the passing game. Not the game I expected. I thought this was going to be more of a defensive game. It was not. It was an offensive game. But the Bengals found a way to win on the road in the division. I think that was big for them. I still think the Bengals are very similar to where they were at last year. And maybe it's a good sign because they can go on a run, but they're kind of just middling along. Like they're winning and then they're looking good and they're not looking so great, but they're still winning at 6-4. They're probably on pace to win 10 games and go 10-7 again. The difference in this case would be, I think the playoff teams in the AFC are a lot better than they were last year. Last year, I felt like it was only the Bills and only the Chiefs, and the Bengals got hot at the right time. They got matched up with Tennessee, which was nice, and the Raiders, which was nice. I don't know that you can do that in the AFC this year. I believe that every team that makes the playoffs, maybe outside of one, is going to be formidable. And I think that's the difference. I think they need to win the division in order not to go on the road to start that playoffs. And I don't know that they have it in them to do that, but they are 6-4 and they won a division game. It was really hard to break this game down, to be honest, because I don't think anything really stood out. Joe Burrow's playing good football, but the defense wasn't great. And then sometimes the defense is great and Joe Burrow doesn't play that well. So I just think they're kind of been up and down, but they're winning. And that's really what matters. This just shows me that Pittsburgh is in exactly where we thought they were. They're in transition.
Oh, I had a great question. It was so smooth. I was on mute. I was on mute. I just asked, what did you think of Kenny Pickett in this one?
Oh, I was like, I thought you crashed because I was on a different page.
No,
I thought Kenny Pickett played fine. I thought he played confident. He's a rookie, so there were mistakes and missed throws and opportunities. Yeah, but I thought he played well in a big time moment against a division team. Look, I'm more encouraged about Kenny Pickett now. I have more positive things going through my mind about Kenny Pickett than I did at the start of the season. I did think at the start of the season that I wasn't a fan of the pick. I thought it was early. But I do like what I've seen from Pickens, or Pickett and Pickens, that little combo. He's obviously got a connection with Pat Freiermuth. Deontay Johnson has kind of taken a backseat, but we know the talent level that Deontay Johnson has. So when they can all get on the same page, I think there could be something there if Najee Harris can run the ball and they can get an offensive line to protect him. I think I'm more positive on Kenny Pickett than I was, weeks back.
Yeah. And with George Pickens, 4 receptions, 83 yards, and a touchdown in this one. And like I said before, before he even got drafted, I think George Pickens is going to be the best one from this class. And I think right now, look at the rest of the rookie wide receivers, I think he might be the best one. Just saying. Just wanted to throw that one out there. What?
Come on, man. You're going to make me do this? He's not better than Chris Olave. Like, that's not a thing. All
right.
Come on. And maybe
it's close. Maybe it's close. But all right.
We can we really judge Garrett Wilson? I mean, he's got Zach Wilson throwing him the ball. he was balling out when Joe Flacco was in there. Like
I heard some Jets fans talking the other day saying they want Joe Flacco in or Chris Strivler or whatever the third string quarterback is.
Hey, listen, man, Zach Wilson's got to be better. Zach Wilson's got to be better.
Yeah. But all right, the Bengals defeat the Steelers 37-30. The Bengals again move to 6-4, and the Steelers move to 3-7. Ooh. I gotta scroll back up. I gotta find the graphic.
I shouldn't have a problem clipping this one.